Today, I'm Charlie Pryde.
And I'm Jennifer Pryde. Welcome to our YouTube channel, Pride of the Villages.
In this video, we are going outside the Villages bubble to visit a very large open-air market, a restaurant, and a general store that reflect what is known as Old Florida. Our first location is a 30-minute drive south of the Villages, down County Road 471 to the town of Webster. There, the old Webster Westside flea market, or Swap-o-Rama, is Florida's largest weekly flea market. The market is held every Monday from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m., and for more than 50 years, Webster Westside has been the place to find everything imaginable. They are on 35 acres of an 80-acre compound of 3 different open-air market areas. Swap-o-Rama is known for great deals on quality antiques and collectibles. In the market, you can find one-of-a-kind items, jewelry, pictures, boutique items, furniture, new and old electronics, hardware, tools, pet supplies, crafts, clothing, and much more. The earlier you arrive, the fewer crowds and car traffic you will have to navigate. The busiest days are the Monday holidays like Labor Day, MLK Day, and Memorial Day. The summer months are much slower, as we discovered, but not necessarily worse for buying, as there are some unique finds at good prices. Now, you won't find a lot of tap-to-pay credit card machines at this flea market. Cash is king. They are also home to Florida's largest monthly motorcycle swap meet, which occurs on the first Saturday and Sunday of every month. Additionally, they host special meets, such as the sports card and memorabilia show on Sunday, August 31st. On the east side of the property, there is a massive amount of newer goods sold, with many vendors' products coming from around the world, but mostly from East Asia. Here you will find huge vendor stalls in front of shipping containers, which is nice for the vendors having to set up in the morning and tearing down their displays in the afternoon. In this same area, with an entrance off of County Road 471, there is a farmer's market on Saturday from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. with free parking. This market was established in 1937, and we found the produce very reasonably priced, especially some of the more tropical, exotic fruits. 5 large dragon fruits, $5. That's a pretty good deal. Additionally, on Tuesday at noon, there is a cattle auction that happens next door in this huge structure. Not a market we had equity in, but interestingly that this is one of the largest cattle markets in the southeastern United States. What we were interested in on this Tuesday was the restaurant next door, the Florida Cracker Feedlot. What is a Florida cracker? The term generally describes a class of early pioneers, mainly small farmer and cattle ranchers. When it was time for branding or driving the cattle to market, the cracker cowboys would round up all the cows with the aid of kettle dogs and cracking of the whips. Florida crackers are also distinguishable by their style of their frontier Florida homes, their musical traditions, and their foodways. It is the foodways that make this place special. Wholesome southern cooking, large portions at a reasonable price. A great place to bring guests up from up north, as we brought our visiting daughter this morning. Open for breakfast and lunch, 7 a.m. to 2:30 p.m., 7 days a week. Also open for dinner on Thursday and Friday nights. The restaurant has plenty of merchandise for sale, whether it is logo t-shirts or some of its own cooking products. The restaurants get very busy on market days, so there are plenty of rocking chairs on the porch if you have to wait on a table. There are also 4 additional Florida Cracker restaurant locations in Central Florida, all within an hour's drive of the Villages. After breakfast, we traveled a little further south to the Richloam General Store. The store is not the easiest place to find, as it is off Highway 50 on a less traveled paved road. The store was built and founded by Sidney Brynson on June 28, 1922. During this time frame, the railroad was constructed through this area to carry timber, and Richloam was an important stop on the rail route. The building functioned not only as a general store, but also as the post office. The building was the neighborhood gathering spot and served the community of Richloam until January the 31st, 1936. In 2016, the building underwent a major restoration project and reopened in 2017, serving as a functioning general store and as a museum. Entering the store, you step back in time to one of the oldest stores in Florida and just have a fun looking around at all the unique items they carry. A good place for a candy treat, unique soda pop, fresh coffee you can grind yourself on the giant grinder, and pickles right from the barrel. There's an ice cream counter and so many vintage type items you'll want to take home with you. The store clerk is full of fun history and as friendly as can be. This is truly a time capsule of the early 20th century. The store is open 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So that is a wrap on this video, and hopefully you too will get a chance to experience old Florida at the Swap-o-Rama, the Florida Crocker Feedlot Restaurant, or at the Richloam General Store. Until our next video, we wish you a great day wherever you are.